Welcome to the Naija Wives of Toronto reunion special. I'm your host, Tatiana King, also known as Miss Go-To Girl. Well, finally, the moment we've all been waiting for. We're all together. To my extreme left, we have Emilion in Money Green. Welcome to the reunion.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
And then, of course, we have Queen Bee herself, Miss Uche.
Thank you for having me.
To my extreme right, we have Rachel.
Thank you.
Matilda, lovely
Hi.
to see you.
Thank you.
And I call her Fitness Barbie, Abby. Welcome to the reunion.
Thank you.
Well, we all shared quite the reunion with lots of activities, some extreme highs and of course some extreme lows. And it's been absolutely a pleasure watching all of your lives unfold in front of the screen. We're in a very busy, fast-paced city where it's hustle and bustle and so much on the go. And all of you guys have extremely busy lives. Mm-hmm. Talk to me about how you've been able to balance your lives and filming for the show as well. Rachel?
Oh my God. It's been tough, yeah, but I try to be more organized, you know. We have timeline, we have schedule you have to work with. So on the days I know I'll be on set, so I try not to work on those days, even the day before so I will have enough time to prepare. You know, we have a lot of clothing to put together, and the makeup, and the appointments, and the hairdo, and this. Well, yeah. So it takes me like 2 days to prepare.
Wow. Now, I've got to ask the mother of five on the show, how do you keep it together and how do you arrive on time almost every time?
Well, I guess I'm lucky in the fact that I have my mom in Brampton. Then my first 3 kids are with their dad almost every weekend. So it's like, it just worked out that I have people to babysit for me, pretty much. So,
Very, very lucky. You make it very easy. You make it look very easy.
yes. And of course, because I have my my fiance that helps me out a lot. So, yeah, he's very supportive.
Yes.
And yeah.
How do all of the Naija Wives of Toronto husbands feel about this cast you put together and shooting? Emilion.
Husband. Okay, right now, divorced. I'm divorced with my kids. So I'm a single mom with 3 kids. So I don't need any approval from the husband. Yeah.
Okay. And I think there's somebody else on the cast that might agree with you. Uche.
I don't do husbands.
I know. You know, like for me, I've never been the one to go ask husband if I should do anything. He doesn't ask me if he wants to do anything. I just do what I want to do. So it's not for me to go and ask him and seek permission for him to say. All I need is support. So I don't do that.
Abby, how do you feel about that? I mean, it appears that you have an extremely supportive partner on the show, and it seems like you guys are very balanced. When you wanted to do the show, did you talk to him about it? Did you ask his advice or his permission? How did you handle that?
To be honest, I just did it. I do it and I tell him about it, like I don't really ask for permission because I'm my own person, so he supports me whatever I do, so I just do it and he supports me.
So it seems like these women are gonna do whatever they want, whenever they want, no matter what. No husband permission needed, absolutely. And that's the one thing that I admire about all of you is you're very strong and you're courageous and you guys all go after what you want. So I definitely want you to speak about that because I know, Matilda, you are a businesswoman and you're very busy and you're very driven. So talk about that and some of the challenges that you've had with the show, with taping and doing episodes and managing your very busy business.
Well, initially when it's being taped, it shows that I'm not being
involved with the group, or I'm not like serious with the entire cast. But I just want everyone to know that season 2 is a bit different. Like, you see me a lot more serious. You see me in my element. You see me doing what I love to do. You see me with my work. Maybe a little bit of my friends, like, not a little bit, maybe a lot of my friends this, the new season coming up. I wasn't comfortable at the beginning, but I feel like I'm getting a lot more comfortable. I feel like everyone should wait. Like, I'm just, it's like just a little shell that's opening up. Right?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And I mean, it is a lot. You're sharing your lives, your personal lives with the world to watch, and everyone has an opinion and everyone has something to say, and that could be challenging at times. But I think for the most part, you guys are doing a really, really good job of managing that. And I want to know, and whoever in the group feels that they want to answer this question, how do you guys deal with the naysayers, the haters, the people that have something negative to say about the show and how you represent Nigerian Canadian women?
Well, the thing I tell, like when I talk to Emilia or Abby, I tell them, I say, you know what? I'll say it. For us right now, we're not waiting for Nigeria, our Nigerian people to, embrace us for now, right? They always coming at the last moment. So we just have to keep going and do what we have to do. We know what we want. We know what we want from this show, and we're gonna go after it.
Absolutely.
In addition to that, like whatever comments they put out there, negative or positive, it helps us to do better, because that's what's shaping this show. Honestly, if you watch the video from the beginning, episode 2 will be better than 1, 3 will be better than 1. So because we get this feedback and we read them. Uche and Abe is very good at reviewing those those comments, and like she said, they put them out there and then we read them like, oh, they said this, and we just say, because sometimes they're right. We need to work on those things. They can say, I'm doing, this is what Rachel look like, and I have to work on that. Sometimes they call me a dog girl, which I am a dog girl. Who cares? You understand? So, we represent our different culture out there. So my accent or how I talk, that's how a dog girl talk. So who cares? So those things doesn't bother us. So,
you touched on something just now, your accent. So I want to quickly touch on the pidgin English that you guys use on the show. Sometimes you use it, sometimes you don't use it. Some of you use it more than others. Do you guys ever consider the viewers that are watching the show that don't understand pidgin, that are not West African? Do you ever take that into consideration?
Yeah.
And why so much pidgin?
Let me answer that. For the pidgin English, this is Naija, Wives of Toronto. So from the beginning, I was told we have to speak pidgin English. In Nigeria, it's called kitchen English. So for our fans that are not Nigerians, into season 2, we intend to have subtitles, so that they will know what we're talking about. But it's not going to stop. It's going to even be more, because it's Naija, Wives of Toronto, and we have to speak pidgin English.
Yes.
Perfect. As long as there's subtitles, so everyone can follow along. That would be perfect.
Yeah.
So this season, you guys were active, extremely active, lots of physical activity, courtesy of Fitness Barbie, aka Abby. And we know that Abby is also a vegetarian and she loves to look great. How did you guys feel keeping up with her this season? Looking good, working out, managing all those kids. How do you guys really feel, Emilian?
I really don't know what to say, but Abby's really trying. Being a vegan is not easy, especially most of us were born in Nigeria. We grew up at adult age in Nigeria.
Eating carbs.
We eat meat, lots of carbs, and now trying to change to like I call it grass, I call it leaf.
She rolls her eyes.
It's so hard. Like, no, I can decide to cut down on meat, but chicken and other things, no, I can't. But it shows in our body, so that's good. But I would like to
And
do
skin.
whatever.
She corrected you.
Yeah. I can't. I won't lie. I can't. Yeah.
Well, it actually feels easier now to be vegan than any other time because
How?
you can go to any fast food place, any restaurant, you can have a vegan food. Like
But there's no meat.
it doesn't matter. There's so
That's
many
the whole point.
there's so many mock meats that you can eat.
That's the whole point.
You don't like meat, you like the seasoning. Because would you eat chicken by itself without being seasoned? No, you wouldn't. It's the season that you like, not the meat.
It's the Nigerian in her.
It's the
okay?
texture.
Interesting.
I never
Yeah.
thought
It's
of
the Nigerian in her.
Nah,
see that
it's not
way,
about your
but you
mentality.
know
You gotta change your
I still love
mentality.
my meat, though.
Nah, boss.
Yeah.
Like, just give it a try. You
Come
see.
on, she's giving us clue now.
Yeah, it's
Like,
true.
you know?
Like, it's the seasoning that you like,
So
not
if
the
I
not the
season
meat.
cauliflower, say with the
Yeah,
same
with
seasoning,
mushroom,
taste,
everything. It honestly it will
You are
taste
right,
like meat.
though.
Yeah,
I agree.
it will.
I agree with you.
Something
I
to
don't think so,
consider.
but okay.
Yeah.
And I want to go somewhere where it might be a little bit awkward or uncomfortable for some of you, but I think it's important to touch on it. And I want you guys to be honest and really tell me how you feel. So, as we're all watching the season unfold, there's a lot of tension that we're all watching among some of the women in the group. Okay? So, I'm going to talk about Matilda and Uche. Why do you think there is this underlying tension between the two of them? What is really going on?
I think personally what I see that, like Amelia always say, like, they have two strong personalities, Uche is a very organized person. She knows what she wants, and when you try to distract her, trust me, because she organized my 50th birthday, I know what I'm talking about. When you try to disorganize her, you can never be her friend.
So I'm distracting her.
Yeah, that's exactly what you're doing.
I am?
Like,
How?
When we
I didn't have to look
hold
at you
on,
getting to a point,
hold
and I
on.
can see that. So I can
Oh,
hear
hold
that.
on, yeah.
so.
When we have our schedule, like
Okay.
today, everything was planned. Like I said
And
earlier,
you
that,
came the latest.
when I know there is shooting, I don't work the night before because I have things to prepare. I have to put things in order.
What
I have
happened
to
today?
like go and do. If I have to do my nails, I don't put all the same day because sometimes we start in the morning till night. So and then we have to organize our family because I have kids. We all have kids except Hilda. We all have jobs. She runs her business. I have the business in addition to job. She does too. She works. She have her business and she have. A whole lot. She have 5 children plus her, exes, 7 children she's looking after. So no matter what, even the kids are not in her house, she still called to see how they're doing, right? She brings her baby all the time. So if we all are able to make the time, I know she runs business, but she even have her excuse, like she's less busy than all of us here, I would say.
I'm less busy.
Sure. So by the time we have this schedule and one person is not showing up, it delays every damn thing. You will agree with today, like, if you don't do
You're
things
the one
as
that
planned.
doesn't show up until the last minute.
No, we're not. We will come to lateness. Don't worry. Me, I don't deny what I do. I know we are bad.
Okay.
Trust me. But when we have schedule, you have to be on set. And when they're
least
not
she
finding
shows
you,
up.
or
At least she shows up.
giving
At
us
least she
excuses,
shows up. You don't show
then,
up.
Oh, okay.
So
You
that's
don't
where
even
I
say
think
you're
they're
not
getting, really.
Because I feel as if like whenever that I speak in our group chat, I'm being like, what's the word? Can someone help me?
Attacked.
I'm being attacked. Yes, that's what it is. Like I'm being attacked, not just by one person, by all. I feel like being bombarded by the women and being attacked. I feel like no one likes me, and they're just all going with what she says because she's recruited them, and she's got this.
That's not the way it works.
I'm saying something. Can I finish, please?
Okay.
Let's let her finish.
It's one thing to like not like me and dislike my characters or the things that I do and that doesn't agree with you. That's fine. But it's another thing to pretty much like recruit a bunch of girls not to like me. It's just like forming the whole I hate Matilda Congress.
That's not even true. You know what?
No one
recruited me. All the rules we have there. She go against all of them.
It's tacky to form a congregation not to like me.
That's not
it's
true.
one thing not to like
Who wouldn't like someone? Who wouldn't like a beauty like this? Who wouldn't like beauty like this?
Nobody can tell me who to like and who not to like.
Well, it seems to be like
This is what you are. This is not about likeness.
what I'm feeling. My feelings are valid.
Can I say something?
Absolutely, absolutely. You're entitled to have those feelings.
That's
Can
right.
I say something? Look, I and Matilda were the newest in this group.
Okay.
So normally, I feel we should be, together, get to know them, right?
But I feel like you're trying to go with
Let me
Uche
finish.
just
Yeah.
because
Let
she's
her
bullying
finish. Hold on.
You're
Just
trying to act like
let
Uche
her
is
finish.
controlling all of us.
Yes, she is. Like I said this.
We all cannot be talking at the
Matilda
same
is like
time.
this. She tried it with who did she try it with first in the group? Was it no, at first. I was going after her for things I needed.
Okay.
I need
Keyword,
something.
going after.
1 second, please. You
Don't jump in when people are talking.
I was going after her for things I needed for the group.
Right.
And I'll call her. I'll send her messages privately. You understand me? If I pull out my phone, I'll show you the messages I sent to her.
Okay.
I'll talk to her about, Matilda, you need to be focused. This thing I see you going far, we're going to make money out of this. We're going to do this out of this. But I figured that the person I'm talking to, I have text. I can pull out and show you.
Please do.
Yes! Have
Oh.
you forgotten? I'll do that.
Yeah, please do.
I fact check.
Good.
It's okay.
Do you understand me?
It's okay.
You do need to fact check.
I have children.
Okay.
You understand? And I don't want to be trolling on somebody. I mean, like, I can't do that. I told her, this is what we have to do. This is what we have to do. If she doesn't want to do it, I've pushed as much as I can. At first, we had the first clash we had in the group. You understand? And I said to myself, that's me.
Okay.
It would never repeat itself again. So I will not allow it to repeat itself.
Because you thought you can control me and
No,
it just
I'm
couldn't
not
happen.
controlling you.
Then
I'm
you
not
decided to get the
controlling you.
other women, the other ladies.
No,
that you did.
that's not saying
And
that.
to
It's
see
not
the
saying that they have their own
Yes,
mind.
you
They
did.
see what you do.
Yeah, right.
They see
Yeah,
what
right.
you do. They have their
Okay.
own mind.
See what
Rachel
I
here,
do. What I
if
do.
you can say
Am I
the
killing
truth-
someone?
No, you don't show up.
Show
That's
for
the
what?
thing.
I don't want to be around you.
Why?
That's why.
Then you are not supposed to be in the group, honey.
Yeah, I can.
You
I
are not supposed
can.
to
Then
be
you
in
need
the group.
to. Okay.
You are not supposed to be. If you don't want to be
I'm
in
not
around
gonna
the
do
house,
it.
you have to go as a
So
wife.
Matilda just brought up something
Yes.
very important
Yeah.
about not wanting to be around.
Yes.
And that is somewhat of
Because
a
she
problem.
doesn't listen to the truth.
She doesn't.
I don't listen.
She don't want to.
This is what I was gonna say from earlier,
Okay, what were you gonna
but
say?
she's like, what's the word? She's influenced her to not like me.
Can you
And
imagine?
she's jumping.
That's the funny part.
So do you
Can you
feel? Do you
imagine?
honestly feel?
Of course, yeah, she is. And then you too.
How? She has her own mind.
Ever.
How
If you
can
watch
she influence
episode one,
anybody
yes.
not
I
to
was
like
the one
you?
telling Matilda, don't let Uche.
Did you watch it?
Yes.
Don't let Uche.
But you obviously got
Okay.
threatened by the
But
way
I
that
saw
she
what Matilda
acts.
was doing.
And then you
Martina,
decided,
can I finish this? Can I finish
decided
progress?
to
Let me
follow
just
her.
finish
Why?
Yeah.
Because you're
She's
worried
unprofessional.
that what?
So unprofessional.
I'm unprofessional.
You know
So
what? Can I
I'm
quickly
okay with
say
you saying
something?
that.
You know, she said something earlier that
Okay.
she influenced all the other
Right.
women.
She did.
But that's not the case.
She did.
That's
She-
not the case. Can
she
you
was-
just listen for a minute?
She
You
tried
know
to,
what?
like,
We'll
talk-
give you time to talk. Just listen.
Right.
She did not influence anybody. You know
Okay.
what happened? She said something earlier that after going after her, she was exhausted. She's like, you know what?
I'm
Because
done.
they had conflicts. She's like, no what?
I
I
can't
don't
keep
want to do
myself
this
there.
anymore.
Okay.
I think you all should take over. So
right,
now
right.
we all now decide to start, calling her instead of just leaving her to do it.
Calling
Because she was the
me.
one that always
They always
So,
try to.
everyone tried
By
to
the way,
kind of-
they
so
always try to make me
at
look
some
bad. They
point,
make themselves
we
look
now left
bad.
it
By the
with,
way,
yeah,
make me look like I have a problem with everyone. Like Abby.
Before we switch gears
Oh my.
and we go in that direction, because I did want to go in that direction of this Naija wife that joined you guys very briefly. in one episode, I believe, maybe two episodes,
She's
I
probably
believe.
2 or 3. I believe, yeah.
Abby goes around just
Abby
picking up
brings-
strays.
A Naija wife by the name of Tori to the scene when you guys were on the basketball court and introduces all of you to her. And so now I'm picking up some tension about how did you meet Tori? So I
Please
want to know
ask.
what the relevance of Tori is as we
What is
segue
that about?
into this conversation.
That's a good question.
Yes.
Please.
What is it about?
Okay, well, when you're trying to break into the industry or trying to make it as a female,
Yeah.
there's gonna be people coming left and right saying, oh, I can help you get here, I can help you get there.
Yeah.
But just gotta do this for me or do that. Like, it's, it's apparent.
nature of the
It's a
beast,
nature,
absolutely.
exactly. So
Yeah.
it's up to you as a female as to how to cut it or how to, whatever you want to do.
But
Whatever,
how
like,
do
it's up
people
to-
know that? Because this man,
That doesn't happen here, my dear. Let's just move on.
finish.
That doesn't happen in this
you
reality
want to-
show.
Yeah, like-
Nothing like that. We are boss ladies here. No man, no one comes to tell us or tell us. We make our choices here. When they come, we decide.
No, I'm trying to bring up
Alright.
the fact
Okay.
that.
All right.
Hold up. I'm gonna make a point.
Fair
Just
enough.
once,
Last point, and we're gonna switch gears.
I'm trying to bring up the fact that Abby brought this girl into the group,
Right.
saying, "Oh, we all have to be nice to her. We have to be good to her. Blah 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 blah
Okay.
blah blah blah." But the truth about it is, Abby, you're a shady ass girl.
Ooh.
Like, don't make yourself look like a good person in front of everyone,
Am I shady?
because you know what you and her husband had, and then you brought her in. Okay, that's what
But
you
we
tell
never
us.
had
But
anything.
he got to you first.
Oh, excuse me. I see everything.
Oh,
I see everything.
but you were trying to make friends with your wife.
What?
You were trying to make friends with his wife.
Oh no! I don't make friends. easily.
You
That's where
were,
got me wrong.
because she's a
No,
because she was
yes, when
being shady to
she
me.
talked to you on that set that day, I think what she said was right. And I
Oh, so
told
you
I
joined
said
her
to you
to try
in
to-
front of you.
yeah.
I said it in
Okay,
front
we'll
of
talk
you.
about
Where is
Sorry.
she today? Where is she today?
I don't care where she is.
We'll talk about Tori later.
We know you don't
I
care
have
about
a
anyone.
question. I have a
listen
question
to
for
her.
the ladies. So
I don't
Tori
care where
made
she
her
is.
appearance in 2 episodes,
Yeah.
and she's not with us today. Why is she not here?
She was a
She
guest
decided to-
appearance. She was a
decided
guest
to- yeah.
appearance.
So this season we saw quite a bit of their personalities, and obviously they all have a completely different personality and a completely different point of view. I want to know how you guys come together after shooting difficult scenes. How do you guys come back together? What motivates you guys to come back? Because you're all so different and you're all so unique and you all have a different temperament, if you will. So how do you guys come back and shoot again? Abby.
Because we have a main goal in mind, like we have the same goals in mind, so we just think about the goal, then we put our differences aside, our egos aside, and we just come together, do what we have to do, and keep it moving.
Absolutely. And Emilian, from your perspective, what is the whole point of the show? Why should people watch you guys, and what are you guys trying to convey or share with the viewer?
I want to share, first of all, promote our culture as Nigerians, and also as women, wives, single moms, our daily life, our professional life, our careers, and the ups and downs of living in the diaspora, living in the rest of the world.
Definitely. There's a lot of challenges in the city, you know, a lot of Africans and people from all over the world coming to Toronto to settle down, to establish themselves and create an amazing life. And it's really, really hard. And what touched me in this season was Rachel having a conversation with you about how far she's come. When she was accepting her award, she mentioned that, you know, it was almost like bittersweet. Like she was happy, but then it brought her back to a place in her mind where she was remembering, you know, how far she came. So I want to know from you, how was that journey for you?
It was a tough one. It was a very tough one because, like I said in that video, like never had, you know, a smooth life, easy life. I know everyone have their own ups and downs, you know. So there are people that live worse life than I have done. I thank God for where I am today. Like, you know, all those are in my past now, but still, getting the award just, you know, as a human, just brought the emotions back, and, you know, I just reflect back like, you know, is this really me now, you know? Because there was a point in my life where nobody wanted to sit on the chair beside me. They think it was all over for me. Mostly when my husband left, so they thought like, oh, my whole life was over. But, you know, I thank God, you know, with all, I just sit back, reflect on everything that happened. Yeah, it takes two to tango. A lot happens, you know, so decide to put my life back together and say, you know what, let me just focus on where I'm going and forget about where I'm coming from.
Absolutely.
This happened, life must go on. So that was how I now decided to fall back on school and close the business I was operating and started all over again.
Wow.
Yeah.
Amazing. We admire you, we admire your strength,
Thank you.
and we appreciate you sharing that very personal side of your life with us.
Thank you.
I want to switch gears over to Uche. We can all agree that Uche is somebody who's extremely opinionated. She stands for what she believes in, and she's extremely no nonsense. Would you guys agree?
Oh, sure.
Yes. No nonsense whatsoever.
She speaks her mind.
Absolutely, she does. I want to know from
Why are you looking at me like that?
Oh yes, I do.
She's bright, eh?
I speak my mind.
You do.
Yeah.
And
This is what I mean. You're shady.
being a wife,
Shady.
If she's your friend, doesn't mean
Ladies?
she wants to tell the truth.
Exactly.
being a Naija wife,
I don't think she's
Hey,
speaks her mind.
Oh, I
we
do.
lazy.
I do.
Me?
Yeah, I do. That's my feeling. I don't think she speaks her mind.
Oh, I do.
Uche,
I
Okay,
do.
okay, enough.
That's, and you can keep that opinion.
So
to yourself.
when it comes to my opinion, it should be dismissed by all
Okay,
of you
so
guys.
but that's your
I don't
opinion. You can
understand.
keep it to yourself. But I,
I think
speak
no.
my
She
mind.
asked a question and everyone's answering to the question. So why
Well,
can I
I'm
voice out
telling
my
you
opinion?
that that's your opinion.
Okay.
Yeah, it's my opinion. That's fine.
That's fine. So let her
fine.
ask the remaining of
It's
the
fine.
questions.
It's fine, Amelia. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Thank you.
Okay.
so
We got that part.
strong woman,
Yes.
very hardworking, children,
Yes.
husband. We know that you're going to do what you're going to do regardless.
Yes.
But has your partner ever put you in a position to choose, or have you ever felt like he doesn't like the show at all?
No.
No?
No. He said to me, "I'm your number one fan."
Wow.
I thought she doesn't do husbands.
Oh my dear, he's back. And sip that into your head.
Ooh.
Came back there. So if you don't know, get that.
Excuse me there, next time we will move over. We will move without you, honey. Trust me.
What's my push gift?
This work, the life of a nurse.
Maybe you just don't like people standing up to you, but you need to stop this. It's not okay. I don't
Good riddance to rubbish. Be good. We go have peace. Make these ones take their time, small.